Okay. Go, go. Alright, let's see if melee works. Let's see if melee works. Fantasy Island. Are we gonna get dropped? It's lagging. It's lagging. Lagging it up. Oh man, this is...
Yes, sir. Roger that.
This is not good. Not good. Let me make sure I have nothing intensive open. I don't believe I do. That's...
I read you.
how unfortunate. In any case, Patron will be the yellow Terran at the top position. And Kashu will be the white Zerg at sub position. Actually, I'm going to shift tab tab it. I don't like yellow and white. Kashu viz, please. And whoopsie daisies. I'm just trying to close stuff now. Oh, looks like he's gonna be at the south position. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, now it's fine. Oh, maybe it was the K-pop. Hey, look at that. I closed the K-pop and it's all better. Keontae, look what you did. Look what you did. So, okay, that worked. That's good. It's like Overlord scouting out. Now, interestingly, since Kashu picked Zerg rather than random this time, he's not gonna, or rather, he doesn't have to do that fancy Overlord trick that he did yesterday. Well, it's not really a trick. It's just a smart scouting pattern where you don't actually go directly to the opponent's base, so you don't actually see what's up. Anyway, Patron doing the good old edge of your base pylon, or not pylon, supply depot. And looks like both players going to gas first, as expected. It seems like my voice is not in the greatest shape today. Well, I only got like 4 hours sleep or something like that, but it's fine. It's fine. I am a mega caster extraordinaire. I can handle it. I wish I had a picture of this map though. If somebody could link me to a picture of this map, that'd be cool. Kashu already blaming Patron. I'm a little bit interested that he didn't make this barracks on the edge of the base to float it out faster. I mean that's something we saw last Gosu do. That was quite cool. He had send the SCV out to build like the edge pylon, and then just edge pylon, edge depot. It's a slide depot, and he would use the same SCV to just build a barracks right next to it. So I thought that was quite clever. Meanwhile, Overlord's gonna check 3 o'clock. Nothing's there. And we're going to extra high latency. Looks like a fast lair from Kashu. I'd expect a second hatchery coming up shortly as well. And let's see what Patron does. It's interesting because like yesterday we saw Last Gosu play Terran, but he faced Kashu's random all 3 games, so he had to do kind of a generic one build fits all kind of thing. But in this first game, Patron gets to do a specific TVZ opening, so it should be nice for him. Although after this game, I believe Kashu will pick random. And I have a link from my probe. That's not an island map. So that can't be right. Oopsie daisies. Looks like we have more depots on the edge. A Marine just gonna deny any Overlord scouting. And still no second hatchery. Oh man, he's gonna get the Spire first. Alright, cool. Actually, I don't really know how the timing works out. I guess you don't have enough minerals to get the hatchery before the Spire. It's fine. Should get it soon though. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you get it right after the Spire. Okay, I got it. I learned something. Next time if I have to play Zerg on an island map, I'll do this. Spire and then hatchery, man. Meanwhile, we have a second factory and an armory going up, and a starport. Just building everything here. I don't think he'll make Valkyries. Just a bunch of Goliaths and a dropship. Is this that super imba map that we saw yesterday? No, that's a different map. I'm talking about the one with like the mini expansion up here. That siege tanks can just shoot everything. So now I have another link. So let me have a look here. What is this? All right. Oh, this looks better. Meanwhile, the Overlord is just gonna skim the edge of the base here. Not really gonna see anything. And the barracks might try and crash into the Overlord. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's probably Goliath range researching right there. So looks like we have. Oh no, we did see this map, didn't we? Isn't this the map with like? Anyway, for some reason there's like creep colonies on this version of the map, and double gases, neither of which are present here. But other than that, it seems about right. So a Wraith is going to pop out here and take out the Overlord. And then he's going to go immediately for drops, I would assume. Could be Valkyries, but I don't think so. And where are these guys going? Did he get drop already? That's interesting, that's interesting. I think when we saw Kashu, I think was it against who? It was against Desakwe, right? In the round of 8, where he did kind of the same fast spire thing, but I'm pretty sure he delayed the drop by quite a bit on in that game. I remember he didn't expand for a very long time, but this time looks like he's taking it relatively quickly after only a handful of mutas. But he will lose a second Overlord to this Wraith. Although if he goes on a nice intercept path, he will be able to get the Wraith before he can go home. Yep, looks like Wraith's trying to dodge. Patron's trying to dodge. He's being a dodger. Is he gonna get home? I think he will. Well, there's two things here. There's two Scourge, but they're going the wrong way. Oh man, Kashu wasn't paying attention or something, but I think he will get this. Doing the fancy. Oh no, messing up a little bit. I'm pretty sure you could have done the moving shot and chased that Wraith down, but it will escape. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but that would have been a nice little bonus right there. I wonder if he's gonna land this barracks here and to deny any expansion attempt over there. I believe all the low ground expos are connected. Is this correct? Yeah, looks like it. Or, well, no, I guess there's islands in the corner things. Is that an island? Is this map, like, not symmetrical? I'm a little confused about this. Anyway, Kashu is taking a hidden expo here at the bottom right. He actually did something similar against Desakwe in their third game. He took the top right base as his hidden third. And that was actually quite funny when Desakwe attempted to hide his own base there. And there was a hatchery already in place. Now I saw a dropship go out, or at least I saw one built. Okay, it's still there in the base. It's just a barracks. It's gonna get taken down. It's gonna get a scout off. Not gonna see anything too important, too interesting. Not gonna be able to do anything funky like build a fire bat. Oh, it looks like that Wraith actually took one Scourge hit, but the Scourge's buddy didn't get it. So, is he gonna get one of the dropships? No, he's just gonna suicide those to go for the Wraith. And 2 dropships now out, gonna go for some dropping action. Man, if he had saved those Scourge, got one of these drops, that would have been pretty huge. But it looks like, oopsie daisies. Looks like he will not. And, oh, I hear something shooting. Well, actually, it's a little bit dangerous right now because Kashu's expansion is here on the low ground. He's throwing down some emergency sunkens, dropping some more drones there. How many mutas does he have? I'm not 100% sure, but there are 8 Goliaths on the way. I don't know why he's bringing the dropships though. Is he gonna go for a drop in the main? Yeah, the command center is not lifting quite yet. Looks like a Valkyrie is on the way. Okay, that's actually going to be quite important here in this battle. I don't know if Kashu has any Scourge left. It doesn't look like there's any Scourge in this group of Muta. So that Valkyrie supported by those Goliaths will be quite effective. However, the 2 Sunkens did finish in time. So they will get pushed back unless he goes for a drop into the main. Looks like he's sneaking around. Yes, he is indeed. And Kashu isn't aware. Kashu could actually scourge these right now, but he's not. Oh, he's not aware of it. Didn't have any spawning here on the edge of his base. But one of the dropships rather isn't unloading. If he gets that one before it unloads, it could be quite important. He does get it, but I think all the Goliaths did get out, and that means he didn't scourge the Valkyrie. Oh man, so Kashu has this little incursion force in his base. Looks like 7 Goliaths still remain and 1 Valkyrie. All he has are a bunch of damaged mutas. He's building some emergency sunks now in his own main. But it's actually not gonna protect the spire at all if Patron decides to walk around the back. And he is. It's not even protecting any drones. Oh man, these Sunkens are not placed in a useful position at all. The mutas are going for it. Where did the Valkyrie go? Is the Valkyrie? Wait, is the Valkyrie shooting? Did it die? Did it get scourged? Wow. Somehow I just was not paying attention and the Valkyrie disappeared on me. I assume it got scourged there. But 5 Goliaths is still nothing to laugh at. Oh, it looks like a 6th one over there. And, oh, Kashu actually, wow, we got overload speed already. So he's loaded up his drones and is escaping his own main right now. Throwing down another creep. He's going to lose his spire. And Patron has expanded to this island base. Oh, meanwhile, another Valkyrie is coming in. And that's only 3 mutas, I believe. It is. 2 of them severely damaged. Oh man, the Valkyrie might get one right here. He does have +1 carapace. He is going to scourge the Valkyrie, though. Patron not quite paying attention there, but it doesn't matter. He still has 5 Goliaths. I wonder if the Sunken will range kind of here, but I think the Goliaths can still stand back here to deny mining. So, oh, is he going to lose a spawning pool, though? Spawning pool's going to go down. Spawning pool goes down at the cost of 2 Goliaths, though. So 3 highly damaged Goliaths still in the base, still being annoying, denying mining. But Kashu does have this hidden base at the bottom right. His natural actually is a decent amount of drones. But Patron, meanwhile, has taken a 3rd base of his own here at his, I guess, quote-unquote natural. And looks like having to rebuild his barracks. He's going to throw down some more factories, wants the macro up now that he has his bases. And wow, wait, are there no units? Okay, looks like Kashu is just patrolling over here, making sure he doesn't get any more units dropped into his main. But I think he has to wait for he's waiting for a couple of Hydras to deal with these Goliaths. I think that's a smart move. No point wasting the remaining Mutalisks. Well, I think they could take it. Well, anyway. Looks like the armory is spinning for +1. Carapace was finished already on the mutas. And wow, look at this. Patron building another command center. So Patron actually playing very similarly to what we saw last Gosu do. Just building a ton of command centers. Actually, didn't we see? I think we actually saw Patron eliminate Semi. And he did the same thing against Semi, just building and building command centers. I believe it was on Dire Straits that they played. So, yeah, I guess that's how you play Terran on island maps. And the thing is, it makes sense if you consider the resource balance because he's making only gas units, right? Dropships, Valkyries, and Goliaths, super costly on gas. So he's probably got a lot of minerals to spare anyway. So might as well make those extra command centers and of course the extra turrets. You can never go wrong with turrets. I mean, it works for flash. And Kashu's gonna get his base scouted. He has cleared up the Goliaths in his main, but now this base will be quite vulnerable. It's got no defenses here, and it's quite far away from the rest of his army. If you make some more mutas, they will be able to defend it relatively okay. The problem is that there are a couple of Valkyries. Well, no, there's only 1 Valkyrie now. And looks like he's immediately throwing down some emergency creeps to hold on to that base. Meanwhile, we have some Hydras kind of running into a funny position here. I guess going to try and intercept these dropships, but they are not quite far enough. Man, that would have been a really sick move if he just ran over here to intercept. But now he's going down there. Oh man, the Wraith, well, is he going to go down? I don't know. And it's also distracting these mutas from where the real threat is. The Sunkens aren't morphed yet, and oh my god, that is a lot of Goliaths. There are more Goliaths than Hydras right here. So the Hydras will go down. The drones are coming off the line. Why aren't the Sunkens morphing? Oh, he has no spawning pool because he lost a spawning pool in his main. That's why he couldn't morph these into Sunkens, because he had no spawning pool. And now he's loaded up the drones into Overlords, but he'll just lose the Overlords. So all the drones are going to die inside Overlords. Is he going to try and drop? I think he's trying to drop here. Yeah, he is trying to drop here, but they're getting all weird with the magic boxing. So the mutas are coming back, but that is actually really unfortunate for Kashu. I think if he hadn't lost his pool before, he would have had these Sunkens up. But as it is, he lost a couple of Overlords and a number of drones there. But he does manage to save that base. However, Patron has taken this right side main, and oh, a couple of mutas are going to see all the turrets there. They won't be able to do anything. Well, no, there's only 2 mutas. They're not really going to do anything against anything. So a lot of forces being ferried out now for Patron. He's on 6 factories. Does he have an upgrade yet? No upgrade quite yet. But that's all right. Another hatchery going down for Kashu. And the thing is, Kashu's kind of okay on his 3 bases. Droning up a little bit, but Patron, once he gets some SCVs here, will be on 4 bases. And when the Terran outnumbers a Zerg on bases, that's pretty bad. This is not a happy place for the Zerg buddies. So it looks like he'll lose his barracks once again. I don't think he'll mind too much. He has his 6 factories up and sieging up a couple of tanks. Wow, that's pretty scary Terran force. Could you imagine though if Zerg had Plague, just like Plague that guy, and just like gets the whole blob? That'd be pretty sick. Looks like he's gonna load up for a Hydra drop here on the back, and it looks like no turrets actually covering the back area. Muta's gonna fly in to cover the overlords, and here come the Hydras. The thing is though, oh man, a huge mech army. Patron can really just give up the space and go kill Kashu right now if he wanted to. Looks like SCVs are gonna do a little bit of fighting action. But looks like the base will go down. Yep, Patron is just gonna go for the counter attack, and I don't know what Kashu can do to defend. He's rebuilding a Spire at his natural, but that's just gonna die. Morphing Lurkers even here. Wow, but looks like Patron won't give up the space. Patron's actually gonna hold the space with some reinforcement Goliaths while pushing at the front. So Patron actually not losing anything, and the counterattack is probably gonna take down Kashu's natural. That is a lot of siege tanks, and there's a handful of Goliaths plus the Valkyrie to support against Mutalisks. So well, actually, Kashu doesn't even have a Spire, so even if he wanted to make Mutas, he couldn't. And his Spire is going to start getting shelled right here. I think he should cancel it, to be honest, unless he wants to just make a random Muta. No, he's not saving Larva, so he should definitely just cancel that. Oh man, no, he lets it finish, so that's an extra 200 gas down the drain. And Patron, meanwhile, building yet another command center. And yeah, he's going to lose his base, he's going to lose the Spire. He does burrow. Is there any comps that? Yes, there is. Whoa, SCB party in the Terran main. But it doesn't really matter if those SCVs don't do anything. There goes the base. And Kashu is dropping on the other side of his main. I wonder if he's going to go for a counterattack of his own and just give this up. I mean, that control group of Hydras isn't really going to touch this mech army, which does have +1 now. Looks like a bunch of random overlords here. He's loading up. Could just do some harassment on this base. That'd be good. I think Patron's going to build some turrets on the edge. And where's Patron's dropship fleet though? Whoa, there it is. 6 dropships heading straight towards Kashu's main right now. Nothing really to intercept. 2 random lurkers here in the middle of the map. Oh man, dude, lurkers! Lurkers borrow or run away or something. Okay, he's gonna borrow them, but that's, well, they're just gonna die. Yep, there they go. And there is a mini Hydra harassment here, along with a drone. It looks like actually Kashu wanted to expand here. Didn't realize that Patron had already taken this base. And here comes the mass drop. That's a little bit of overkill. Look at that poor Overlord having to match 6 dropships. Or I guess 5 dropships. Where'd the other one go? And whoa, looks like we have another engagement in the middle of the map. But this time Kashu does outnumber the mech, and he does have lurkers in nice positions here, so I think he will clean this up. So Kashu with a small victory here, but if you just look at the base count, it's just not even close. I mean, Patron even has this middle of the map expo, and he's gonna siege up right here. The lurkers gotta run away, and oh, losing 2 lurkers. GG! Kashu gives it up, and Patron will take an early lead in the finals of the LRM $75 tournament number 2.